What up, guys? Hope y'all are doing well. In today's video, I wanted to talk about eggaroos. Eggs, pasture-raised eggs. How do you get the most nutrients out of eggs? Because I feel like a lot of people eat eggs, guys, and I've tried every different method of cooking, and I feel like most methods of pretty much any method of cooking destroys the egg, okay? I'm going to tell you what's special about the egg. The egg yolk has a lot of fat soluble vitamins. It's like nature's multivitamin. It has a good balance of everything: iodine, selenium, vitamin K2. So this right here is like a multivitamin. And the problem is when you cook the fat at high heats, you can destroy a lot of the vitamins. And you know how the yolk solidifies? That, in my experience, can get stuck in your body. It doesn't digest the same as the raw egg, okay? Now, the egg has every nutrient in it needed to develop a baby chicken. So the yolk in its raw form is perfect. It doesn't need to be cooked. It doesn't need to be denatured. It's safe. If it's pasture raised, these are pasture raised eggs, because the problem with eating any old egg raw is that it might be unsanitary because of the way that the chicken is raised. A lot of the chickens are raised inhumanely, in bad conditions. But when they're pasture raised, that means that the eggs are safe to eat raw because the chickens are raised to roam free in the pasture in their natural environment. So they're getting enough vitamin D, sunlight, for their immune system to function properly. They're eating enough nutrients out in the pasture for their immune system to function properly. They're not just being locked in a cage and treat with other chickens in this unsanitary, confined environment, living in their own poop, eating hormones and antibiotics. So it makes a big difference how the egg is produced. And pasture-raised eggs are the safest eggs to eat. So from what I know, from all the different ones that I've researched, there might be more, like biodynamic, etc. There might be more than pasture-raised that's okay. But most grocery stores, usually, a lot of them, I don't want to say most, but a lot of them, because I don't, it's not like I've been to every grocery store in the US, but I have traveled quite a bit. A lot of them have pasture-raised eggs, but not all of them have anything higher than that that's better, because they usually go regular, free range, cage-free, and pasture-raised. And I think pasture-raised is the best. Obviously, the regular ones are the worst. Organic is somewhere in between. Cage-free and free-range are somewhere in between. So, yeah. You want to choose the cleanest eggs you can, because the problem is when you cook the egg, you can destroy a lot of the fat-soluble nutrients. So here's how you eat the egg raw. Let's get into it. So what I like to do, me personally, this is all just personal preference right here. I like to do just the yolk because I don't eat eggs just for the protein. The yolks actually have half of the protein, but that's not the only reason why I eat eggs. One of the reasons why I'm eating eggs is for the fat-soluble vitamins. So the white contains avidin, which apparently can bind to biotin. So the white doesn't have as much fat. The white is mostly protein. So the yolk is the part that we're eating because the yolk has the fat-soluble vitamins. And we're not really using eggs for protein. We're more so using eggs as a multivitamin because eggs are an amazing protein and multivitamin, and the yolk has half of the protein. So the reason why we're getting rid of the white is because the white, I don't think the white tastes as good raw. And like I said, I heard it has avidin, which can bind to biotin. So the white might have some slight toxic components to it. I'm not saying you can't drink the white raw. It's just, for me, it's just a preference thing. So I'm separating the egg yolk with my fingers. As you can see, I'm just drop this. I'm using my fingers to actually separate the yolk. Oh my gosh, my phone fell again. Okay, so we have 3 yolks right here, which is like more than 100% vitamin K2, so that should be enough, honestly, for now. I'm trying to like eat more moderately and just take it easy on my digestive system, okay? So 3 yolks should be enough for now to get in the vitamins that we need without overworking our system, okay? So why is the raw yolk the best way to eat the egg? Like I said, it's the best way to eat the egg because it's got all the vitamins. It's not cooked. Eggs is like a multivitamin. Protein, you can get protein from anything. Apes get jacked on fruits and vegetables. Cows get jacked on grass. Okay. Bonobos get jacked on fruits and vegetables. So you don't need to eat meat for protein. You don't need to eat eggs for protein. What are eggs really good for, though? They have the yolk, which is one of the greatest sources of fat soluble vitamins on earth because it contains all the nutrients a chicken needs to grow. So that's why we're doing the raw yolks today, because that's the part that has the fat soluble vitamins in it. The white is just mainly protein, and we can get protein from anything. We can get protein from fruit. We can get protein from greens. We can get protein from sprouted lentils. I have some lentils soaking. That's actually what this camera is leaning on right now. But fat soluble vitamins we need to get from a fat source. And eggs is one of the best sources of fat soluble vitamins that I know of. It's one of the best sources of fat soluble vitamins that I know of. So what we're doing with the egg is we're adding hot sauce to it for flavor. And now I just got to go grab a spoon. All right, so see, we got the egg yolks and the hot sauce. Now we're just going to stir it up. And we're just going to eat it straight up. Like, you know how you take fish oil, or some people just eat fish oil straight up. Some people just eat cod liver oil straight up. I don't really do those that much as of now because I'm not a huge fan of meat. I'm not saying I'm against it. I understand people got to do what they got to do to survive. But I think as a species, we could literally create the Garden of Eden. And I don't think we have to eat meat to survive. So I'm not a huge fan of fish oil. I actually like to take algae oil. But eggs is not meat. You don't have to kill anything to eat eggs. Chickens lay more than enough eggs. And not all of the eggs are fertilized. If it's fertilized, that means it has the chicken embryo in it. But some of the eggs are actually unfertilized, and the chicken lays them, just like when a woman's on her period, and her eggs don't always get used. Anyways, so we're going to do a little taste test. Raw pasteurized egg yolk with hot sauce. Tastes really good. And yeah, guys, nutrient dense. Nutrient dense, guys. Easy on your stomach. I've tried hard-boiled eggs. It's not the same. I've tried every type of cooking. Scrambling, not the same. When you're doing heat, when the egg solidifies, it's a chemical change. Okay? It is. It just is what it is. Don't shoot the messenger. Please, don't hurt me. I'm innocent. I come in peace. I'm not trying to ruin your breakfast. I'm not trying to make your meal unenjoyable. All I'm trying to say is scientific fact. A solid egg is not going to move through your colon the same way as a liquid egg yolk. So when you cook eggs, it can constipate you. It can damage the nutrients. But when you eat the raw egg yolk, you're getting the full benefit of the eggs, in my opinion. Okay? And so that's how you use eggs as a multivitamin, is you just eat them raw. Simple. With like some hot sauce if you like, some salt, whatever you want to put on them. And the reason why this works is because egg yolks contain literally all the vitamins needed to grow a baby chicken. Okay. There's a piece in there that looked a bit weird. Hopefully that was hot sauce and nothing else. Some of the stuff, like the hot sauce or whatever, felt like it was getting stuck in my throat. Whew. So I ate that a bit quickly. A lot of times I like to slow down and enjoy my food, but I didn't want to take too long for you guys. Maybe I should have like cut it off and fast forwarded, but yeah, so a good source of fat soluble vitamins and easy to digest. And in my opinion, that is the easiest to digest way to consume eggs for the most amount of nutrients. So I hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys, and until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.